about to say, now Vader absolutely is strong enough to pull back a ship.
Ooh, bacon.
Greetings, tasty morsels. It's your first BLT here. Welcome back to the channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. I am about to get into Obi-Wan Kenobi Part 5. Following on from last week's episode, which had Obi-Wan trying to rescue Leia from a secret Inquisitor base, which in the grand tradition of the Empire was very easy to infiltrate because of overall lax and incompetent security. But turns out that apparently it was a little bit of a Xanatos gambit going on, because Reva, while seemingly defeated by the surprise, intervention of members of the Path to help Obi-Wan and Tala escape with Leia, turns out that she had secreted a tracking device into Lola. So she pretty much was seemingly always planning for Obi-Wan to get in and get out. So yeah, she lives to serve Vader another day. And it looks like they're going to bring the Empire down on the heads of their little underground railroad operation. So yeah, I'm curious to see how this goes, whether or not, this operation will completely end up being destroyed as a result of Obi-Wan trying to save Leia, or if they're going to figure out a way to keep it running or what. But I'm guessing in this episode we may get Obi-Wan versus Vader rematch number 2. Oh, that's interesting. There are certain scenes in this fictional series that some viewers may find upsetting. What are we planning on getting into right now?
You're certain the tracker is with him?
Yes, my lord. Where he goes, it will follow.
All they have to do is notice that Lola now has a red eye. Red eyes are universally evil in droids. Like, red is just like the color of evil in Star Wars, pretty much, period. Is Coruscant or is this Alderaan? Coruscant. Are we about to use some de-aging tech on Hayden? It looks slightly wonky in the close-up shot, but it's not horrible. I wonder if your feelings on this matter are clear, Lord Vader.
You have done well, Grand Inquisitor.
I love how, pips and insignias in sci-fi always just, stick to people. You never have to, really pin them on or anything. They're just like, hey, yep, click. You want to take them off? Same thing, just click. It's pretty cool.
Is it though?
Bet all the, military personnel who have been pricked by their COs pinning them really wish such technology existed in the real world.
What are you doing here?
I had nowhere else to go. Right after I saw you, I got into a fight with that scary lady Inquisitor. Now I'm wanted by the Empire.
And then why didn't they take you into custody then and there?
We used an old trade route to get them out, but the window's closing. We held it to help you get the kid. We only have a few hours.
Ticking clock, you say? This episode is being better filmed so far. I'm already noticing that.
Lock down the facility.
If we seal them in now, they can hold out for days. If we cannot break them...
It is not them we need to break.
Okay, a Star Destroyer's turbo lasers can lay waste to a planet. All they have to do is keep them from taking off and then just bombard the whole place from orbit. They would literally reduce this entire facility to slag. Sometimes I think the Empire forgets what its resources are.
An Imperial destroyer just arrived in orbit above us.
She must have tracked us.
It's not her, it's Vader.
She wants us to surrender. We surrender, he'll kill us all.
He'll attack next. He hasn't the patience for a siege.
How do you know?
You trained him. Yeah. As always, one of Anakin's problems. No fucking patience.
You grow too aggressive, Anakin. Be mindful. A Jedi's goal is to defend life, not take it.
Never practice with live steel or the equivalent actual lightsabers. Not unless they're gonna show us at the last minute that those things are actually harmless facsimiles.
The Empire will attack soon. They're stronger than us, better equipped, better trained.
Hell of a pep talk here, Obi-Wan.
But we do not need to fight them. We just need to hold them off long enough to get you all out. Then by the time they get inside, we'll be gone.
Yeah, but the minute you take off, they'll just open fire. Wait, what are you doing, Vader? You're literally just landing an assault team? I thought these were bombers. I would have just turbo lasered the hell out of this place from orbit.
It's a heavy gun. They're trying to blast through the outside door.
What? Who would ever have thought they'd try to blast through? I don't understand why they're not trying to blast through the hangar door.
I'm going to need a ladder.
It's not playtime right now, princess.
Do as she asks.
Have we seen anything to give us any indication that Leia is good with tech stuff? I mean, I could believe it, but that needs to be established. My goodness. All this cabling is making my OCD itch.
There were 4 families, all Force sensitive. We gathered them up. I didn't know who they were. I didn't know what the Inquisitors would do. 14 people died, and 6 of them were children. And I couldn't do anything to help them. So now I do this. One for everyone I get through.
I'm glad we got that story. It was kind of weird where and how it happened, though.
I don't know how long it's gonna hold. We got a plan B here?
We're going to have to slow them down. Tell the Inquisitor I want to talk.
I was wondering how they were going to do this because at first I thought they were just going to talk, but I was like, if this is thin enough.
This is you stalling for time. It won't work.
Wait, is he able to just hear her through this? How is this repelling that heavy gunfire then?
You knew who Vader was. Vader would have kept that hidden.
This must be them talking through the Force because he's like whispering. That's why we got the warning, huh? A little bit of children murder in this.
I tried to help them, but I couldn't. I was too weak. When he left, I played dead. Hid with the bodies. Felt them go cold.
How did you not die, though? Didn't he cut you with a lightsaber?
They were the only family I knew. And he slaughtered them.
So is your goal to try to get close enough to Anakin to kill him?
You're hunting him.
You've had plenty of you've had several opportunities by now.
Because we want the same thing.
Do we, Obi-Wan? Do you really want Anakin dead?
Are you actually speaking this out loud? Wait, none of the other stormtroopers know who the hell Anakin is. Okay.
You won't stop him alone.
You have no idea what I've done alone.
Okay. This raises an important question, too. Why didn't you try this sooner? Wow, this is legendarily bad aim, even for stormtroopers. They're like literally fighting people that are 5 feet away from them and not hitting hardly any of them. Hey, Obi-Wan, use the Force, bro. You guys are bad at this. Whoa, way to come in clutch, loader bot. Yeah, I saw that coming. All of them. I tell you, man, droids come in clutch in Star Wars. Use the Force, Obi-Wan. You can grab her with the Force and just literally pull her through the evac door. You know that, right? I really would be a better Jedi than most Jedi. Use the fucking Force. Obi-Wan. Just yank her real quick and pull her out.
May the Force be with you.
Alright, I guess she needs to nobly sacrifice herself. The detonator.
The Grand Inquisitor has breached the walls. We shall have him soon.
Tell her to stand down.
My lord.
Kenobi is already ours.
How so, Anakin?
There's no way out, Master.
Okay, these must be some kind of practice sabers that won't actually hurt. Because otherwise this would be the dumbest, most reckless decision.
He expects me to surrender. He knows I'll do everything I can to protect these people.
You'll be on your own.
If he expects it, then do something different.
There are families back there. Children. Are you going to let him do it again? What he did to you? We could end this together.
Literally everybody around you can hear this.
There. Your weapon's gone. It's over.
Your need for victory, Anakin, it blinds you.
Not sure what lesson he's trying to teach him there. I mean, he did win. Unless there's something we miss.
Sorry.
That easy, huh? Meanwhile, on board the Star Destroyer, sir, a large hangar port just opened on the surface. What should we do? Well, fire everything we've got directly into that opening. The path is over.
Move, let's go!
Oh, god damn it, Haja. I was about to say, now, Vader absolutely is strong enough to pull back a ship. Anakin is crazy strong with the Force. Damn. Is this a decoy? Oh, well, pull that one back too, Vader. What the hell? Would you only have enough in you to do one? About to say, now's your chance, but you need to really, really guard your thoughts.
He was wise to use you against me.
Reva, you're not winning this fight. The only chance you had was surprise. Oh, double blade, okay. They should have spent a little more time choreographing this, though. She looked a little... I don't know, she looked a little unsure of her movements. You can tell when someone hasn't practiced their choreography a lot. They're doing a really good job of showcasing just how terrifying Vader would be to fight. He's so strong. And this, the scary part is this only a fraction of Anakin's potential. Like, if he hadn't been destroyed in the fire and everything and been turned into Vader, he would be even more powerful than he is now. Wait, so you did get run through with the lightsaber back then? How the fuck did you survive that?
Vitamins. They do wonders for the body.
You are of no further use.
Was it fifth brother? Oh, what? How are you still alive?
Hello, third sister. Revenge does wonders for the will to live, don't you think?
Are we really just gonna yada yada this?
We will leave you where we found you. In the gutter where you belong.
You guys aren't finishing her off. I mean, come on, guys. It's like basic shit. Someone should at least double tap her.
Our hyperdrive is down.
Well, that's great.
And they're behind us.
So, this transport doesn't have a functioning hyperdrive. How is it staying ahead of an Imperial Star Destroyer? Pretty sure those things are very, very fast.
If he's learned of the children, well, and Tatooine. Owen, help the boy.
What's up there, Luke? Yeah, I mean, it was definitely an interesting episode. A lot of stuff happened.
I feel a butt coming on.
The only things that are bothering me are just like the things that were kind of yada yada, like that I just don't understand. So I don't understand how the Grand Inquisitor survived being run through with a lightsaber. Though I suppose it's right up there with not understanding how Reva just survived being run through with a lightsaber. I don't understand why nobody, especially the guys on the bad side, are, taking the time to make sure that they've killed people. That's a little strange to me. I know it's a classic bad guy trope that you just sort of like leave things to and hope that they go to plan, but like, I don't know, it feels really weird whenever villains do that, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. But when all I'm really gonna do is inflict a wound on you that is potentially survivable, and then just leave you assuming you die.
What?
And especially in the Star Wars universe where there's gee whiz technology all over the place, that if a person can survive for more than a little tiny bit, they can probably get healed from whatever injury they sustained. So it just seems strange to me. You would think that everybody would just Highlander people, just lop their heads off. But that fight, while a little wobbly in places, I stand by my assertion that the main problem that this director, Deborah Chow, has is filming action. Assuming these were filmed in order, I can actually see her improving as the series goes on, but there were a few wonky bits still in that fight. But overall, on balance, it was a very good fight. It did an excellent job. This episode did a fantastic job of showcasing just how powerful Darth Vader is. And like I said, he's a fraction of the power Anakin would have been able to wield had he reached his full potential as Anakin Skywalker instead of being, so heavily compromised physically. So that was great. It was really cool watching just how much he outclasses pretty much anybody who would ever go against him. Unless you're the Emperor, you pretty much don't have a chance fighting Anakin Skywalker. Or Darth Vader. I'm glad that we got Tala's little story there to explain her motivation for turning against the Empire. I don't feel like it slotted naturally into this episode. It feels like something that probably should have happened when they were in the initial tunnel, 2 episodes ago, when she first revealed the path to Obi-Wan. That would have been a much more logical place to have had this conversation and explain her motivation as a character. Here it just sort of felt like, oh crap, we're about to kill her off and we forgot to explain why she is the way she is, or really develop her. Let's give her this quick little moment where she talks to Obi-Wan and tells him about this horrible thing that she had to go through. And I am glad that we finally fleshed out third sister's backstory, like why she is the way she is and what her true goal was. I can't say that should have happened earlier, because they really could not have really done it earlier without, giving away the fact that she was trying to take down Vader earlier than they probably wanted. Though I will say there is a way to do that. It just creates a new tension, because it basically turns the story into one where a large part of the narrative is being driven by irony. Dramatic irony, where the audience knows something that the other characters don't. So it would have been very interesting actually seeing her as trying to hunt down Obi-Wan, but really wanting to get close to Vader so she could kill him without the other characters really knowing that, and watching her kind of play both sides with the full knowledge that that's what she was doing. That definitely can work in a narrative. So missed opportunity there. But this way was fine. It just, the big reveal that Vader and the Grand Inquisitor knew everything just feels a little odd to me, because it's like, I'm having trouble understanding why they thought they needed her to do this. Their plan, I think, could have worked just as well without her, anyone else could have figured out you know, not the real truth behind Leia's parentage, obviously, because she doesn't know that either, but like the connection between Obi-Wan and Bail, and the possibility that using Leia...
Are you yawning?
...could give them leverage to lure Obi-Wan out. Like, any of the other Inquisitors could have figured that out. Vader himself could have figured that out. So there was no real need to use this unstable, angry Inquisitor to get this done. On balance, though, I found the episode very entertaining. I know it may seem like I didn't because I'm picking a lot of nits here, but if you're new here, that's just something I do, alright? I'm gonna pick the nits. Even if I like the episode, if I notice something is wonky and weird, I'm gonna point it out. I think we only have one episode left, so it looks like it's gonna end up being a showdown on Tatooine. Though, I guess Obi-Wan is still trying to head towards Alderaan to take Leia back, so... not 100% sure how they're gonna all end up on Tatooine or whatever to have a final showdown, especially considering that the transport's hyperdrive doesn't work. So, I don't know. Guess we'll see what they do. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. Always like hearing from you. And as always, do your best to stay safe and be well. And I will see you for the next one. Bye-bye.